Egy nappal vagyunk a tábor előtt, iszonyatosan komolyan összefornak a dolgok, mindenki engem hív, mindenki engem keres, ami teljesen jó, és így is van rendjén. De most már érkeznek a játékvezetők, próbáljuk összerakni a tábort. Nyilván a tábornak a maga szisztémája és az összes minden le van szervezve, de azért ilyenkor már egy kicsit így dobban az ember szíve, hogy létrejött ez egy olyan dolog, ami azt gondolom, hogy tényleg az ember álmába gondolta ezt egy jó pár évvel ezelőtt, talán 20 évvel ezelőtt volt, mikor először itt kilóttam itt Európában találni táborokat, hogy jobb legyek, és akkor most elérkezünk oda, hogy azoknak, akiknek én most már tanítanám ezt az egészet, azoknak meg tudom adni azt, amit én szerettem volna akkor Európában megtalálni. És hát az meg egy külön nagy öröm, hogy ezek az urak, akiket meghívtam, ők tényleg azt gondolom, hogy a világ legnagyobbjai. Azt az alázatot, és tényleg csak egy apró példa, hogy tegnap sétálunk ott a parlament környékén, és egy ember áll az árokba, és lapátolja a földet, meg a sarat, pont valami csőtörés lehetett a szokásos budapesti hétköznap, és leszól neki szívünkbolkon az alelnök, hogy köszönjük szépen, hogy segíted a munkáddal azt, hogy itt jó út épüljön, és hogy minden rendben legyen az emberekkel. És így néztük, hogy jó Isten, hol vagyunk mi ettől, hogy leszóljunk az árokban, és megköszönjük valaki munkát, szóval ők ilyenek.
I'm very impressed. I've been lucky enough to have played over in Sweden for 7 seasons and over there in the Netherlands, and I come back and forth, but this is one beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. And make a long story short is that, you know, taking us to places that we had never dreamed of, the castle and the views of the Danube River and all that. It's just been tremendous. I'd come back here in a second. I've heard a lot about it. My friends said this is the place to come to. It's been tremendous. And you always feel bad that, you know, we impose our English language. And I wish I could speak, you know, the language of, you know, Hungary, but I can't, but it's been tremendous.
It's great. It's a beautiful country, beautiful city. I haven't spent a lot of time in Europe, so I'm really enjoying it here.
Well, it's been a busy 2 days here. We've done a lot of sightseeing, visited the culture, saw a lot of tourist attractions, and a beautiful country, friendly hospitality, and really been impressed with our visit so far.
Oh, Hungary is great. I didn't realize there was so many fantastic sites along the river, and we got to see castles and got to see some fantastic churches, and then we ended in this great place here that I didn't even know existed, but now I got to try the product and realize the history. It's fantastic.
I'm so enthralled with the story here at Unicum. The family is something that's incredible how they stuck through the hardships over the years. So really happy to be able to get a little bit of inside knowledge. My wife and I were just commenting how hard it is and how lucky we are where we live in North America with the history, and we haven't had to go through so much that people here have gone through. So it's given us a new appreciation to the culture and the history and the hardships of the Hungarian people and in Budapest, and this company and family in particular.
I think after this tour we also have to ask you, which of the tastes did you enjoy the most?
Well, I think it was the coffee one. The first one, it wasn't to my liking, but every other one was great. It was fantastic. That's not to say the first one wasn't any good. It was just a little bit different than the other drinks that we had. So it was really good.
There's only the 4 that we tasted. 3 for sure would come home. 1 because I'm not a really sweet drinker, but it wouldn't mean it wouldn't come home. But I did like the first one, classic. I'm sorry, my wife doesn't like me, you know, trying that one, but it's a good one because it's not that sweet. It was very tasty here. They say it's not as tasty in the bottle. I don't know if that's true, but what an experience! I've never been to something like this. No, it was. I had one of those, and I could probably have another one, but I won't. I'm not driving.
Probably the coffee flavored one. Our guide sort of said that we might enjoy that one. For like North Americans tend to enjoy that one more than the others, so that was probably my favorite.
I like the final one, number 4, as well as the plum one. Very good. I've had some European neighbors back home in Canada that have liqueurs similar to this, used for medicinal purposes in the past, and nice to experience the culture and different drinks from the country.
Well, the first one was really strong. It almost felt like medicine in Canada. But then I liked the plum and I liked the coffee, the Unicum. It was good, and when you see the barrels in the basement and you get to see how it's made, you realize that it's all from natural ingredients. And there's a lot of care and history that goes into it.
Én azt gondolom, a palistát tippelném meg leginkább, ami ízlett a kávéval együtt, de nyilván mindegyiket maximálisan ízlett, és mindegyiket el tudnám fogadni egy jó pár hordóval, amit itt láttunk.
We are going to have some very interesting things in the next couple of days. What are you expecting from this camp?
Well, you know what, number one, we're really glad to be here in Budapest and have the opportunity to work with the Hungarian Ice Hockey Federation and Peter Gebei. It's great to have initiative and try new things outside the box that people are afraid to try. We held our first NHL combine in 2014, and a lot of people thought it was strange. But 9 years later, it's been a great resource for us in recruiting officials into the National Hockey League, as well into other developmental leagues across North America. So really excited to participate and start the journey for officiating, into the future years here in Europe.
It's a little bit of the unknown. I don't know what the officials are going to be like. I know that they have passion. I know the people organizing this have passion. So we're really looking forward to going out and experiencing it. We've ran a couple of these camps before in North America, so we just want to translate that over here. And I think we're going to get really good results, and hopefully it'll establish a long-term relationship and something that we could build upon. Because that's what we're all about, just building the game of hockey. And that's very important to my boss and all the people involved here.
We've done similar types of camps in North America, trying to expose different type of people to the officiating world on the hockey side. So I expect to see a lot of really good athletes that are, just getting started in officiating. And I know the participant list is from all over Europe. A lot of different countries are going to be represented. So I think it's going to be really, really cool. A lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds that all have the same goal. They want to learn from the best, and they want to learn how to officiate at the highest level possible. So I'm expecting a really exciting weekend.
We really want to see people that love hockey and want to participate in it from an officiating perspective. Much like years ago when we ran our first combine back in North America, just a lot of people that want to learn, that want to serve the game. So expecting the same thing here.
North America and Europe and all that, because I think eventually it's going to be a worldwide sport as far as whether it's officiating or players and all that, which it has been. And I think these are bonds that we need to do as far as communicating that, hey, it's the same sport, we're all trying to go to the same direction, and let's work together. I really do believe that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't step on anybody's toes here.
It's great that you have already employed referees from Europe as well, so maybe we can say that this camp might open the gate for some new faces as well.
Well, you never know where you're going to find one special official, and that's the rewarding part for us is being out in the rinks and discovering somebody that may not be known to local associations and giving them that opportunity to develop and blossom.
Tegnap mondtátok nekem, hogy csillanak a személyem, most talán jobban, még talán egy kicsit könyvbe is fakadtak, hogy azt gondolom, hogy ez tényleg egy olyan dolog, hogy ide került ez a tábor, és látva azt, hogy mennyire komoly munka folyik már csak az első edzésen, magamat oda se tudom képzelni, szerintem nem mondom meg, hol venném a levegőt, annyira fárasztó lehet az egész a jégen. Tényleg azt gondolom.
Bocsánat, ezt akartam is kérdezni, hogy a programban az szerepel, hogy warm-up skate. Ez a warm-up skate?
Hát számomra nem, de úgy látszik, hogy számunkra igen, és remélem, hogy a játékvezetők most felfogták azt, hogy mit jelent az, hogy valakinek warm-up, míg mi Európában azt gondoljuk, ez a teljes edzés. Úgyhogy én tényleg visszatérve egy iszonyú boldog vagyok azon, hogy ez így létrejött. Ők itt vannak, elindult, én sem hittem, hogy meglöktük ezt a szekeret és gurul, megy magától, és ebben még nagyon sok minden van szerintem, amit még nem is gondoltunk, hogy ezt létrehoztuk, és ez tényleg azt látszik most, hogy az első edzés után is, hogy beszélgettünk itt velük, hogy most már az NHL médiáról beszélünk meg mindenről, hogy ez mennyire tetszik nekik, mennyire rendben van minden. A cél ez volt, úgy látszik, hogy az első nap ezt elértük, hogy a feeling az jó legyen. Aztán meglátjuk, hogy fogjuk tudni folytatni. Én remélem, hogy ezt a szintet tudjuk tartani egészen végig, és a szombaton mindenki jó fáradtan, a legvégén tudunk egy közöset kocintani és nevetni.